Hello everyone, welcome to EduTechGyan YouTube channel. From today we are going to start the journey of learning Microsoft Azure with a real-time hands-on practical demos. So today is the day one. So for today's topic is Azure Resource. So what is the Azure Resource? What are the benefits of Azure Resource? And then we're going to see the practical demonstration of how to create a Azure Resources. So let's go started. What are the Azure Resource Groups? So Azure Resource Group are a logical container that enable you to manage and organize your resources as a single entity. Like if you see the below image, it is mentioned there. Like what is the resource group? So resource group is like a container. So inside the resource group, we can create a multiple resources. Like we can create SQL servers, Azure storage accounts, and other like virtual machines, databases, this kind of thing. Like the second point, if you see, they provide a way to group related resources such as virtual machines, storage account, and databases into a cohesive unit. Means we can create a one unit for the specific group resources. Other resource groups is for the other resources, so we can differentiate each and everything. Like resource groups are offer simplified resource management, deployment, and monitoring capabilities. So creating a resource group is very helpful to monitor, to give access to the user, specific group of users. So with the help of that, we can manage the resource groups. And the next topic is like, what are the benefits of resource groups? So we are going to see the benefits. So simplified resource management. With the resource groups, you can manage all related resources collectively, reducing complexity and improving efficiency. So when we create a resource group in a manner, so it is really helpful to manage actually if we create a units of resource groups, different. The other point is streamlining the deployment. The resource group allow you to deploy multiple resources simultaneously, ensuring consistent and efficient deployment. So there is the next point of the benefit is role-based access control. So if we like our RBAC means role-based access control can be applied at a resource group level, enabling granular access and control, enhancing security. So yes, so what is role-based access security? If we suppose we create one resource group having a resources like a database, okay. So if we create one resource group for the database, and then we are going giving that access to the users to the database. Suppose some of the users have access to only he can only do the things like a read only things only. They cannot do write operations or any other thing. So that kind of things we can do there, or the specific or the if there is other groups, other users group that have the maximum access controls we are going to provide. So there we can change the security as per their requirement. Cost management, yes, resource group, when we create a resource group, it is very helpful and easy to track and manage the cost at that group level, providing a better visibility and control over the resource expenditure. How much expenditures are using of that resource group. Tagging and categorization. Resource group support tagging, allowing you to label and categorize resources for improved organization and reporting. So when you categorize or tag the specific resource group, like if we create one resource group for the sales department, one resource group for the development groups team only, one is for the production. So with the help of that resource group, we can easily find out the expenses along with the reporting how it's going actually. So it is very helpful for the organization to understand the benefits of that resource group. It is going in the right direction, or do we need to upscale or downscale that resource group. So that is very helpful for them. So the next topic is like practical demonstration. So we are going to see the practically how to create a resource group. I am also mentioned here some step-by-step creation as well. So let's go to the first we'll log into the portal azure.com. Actually I already log in, so I'll directly open. This is the how the portal is look like this if you see. So I already have logged into the Azure portal. So if you want to create a Azure portal login, So you can also use the free subscription here. Currently I'm using the free subscription. So for creating Azure portal, you can see the lots of video on the YouTube to how to create a Azure plugin. So I'm not going to show you that. I'm directly show you a practical demonstration on how to create a resource group. So if you want to see how to create Azure account, so you can log in and do that. It is easy to create. It's not take a much time. It will take hardly 2 to 3 weeks to create this account. If you have already Outlook email IDs or any of the Microsoft product IDs, so you can use here as a email ID, or you can also use the uh, like GitHub ID that's for the login purpose. Okay, so get back to the point that we are going to create how to create a resource group. To create a resource group, if you can see here, I have an option like resource group here, or you can simply click on the create resource. So when we click on the create resource, so this kind of screen will come. Here you can search resource group. So when you search resource group, you can see there is a lots of options come. So we are only interested in resource group, so just click on that. So here you can see the option create. So you have to just click on the create button. So once you click on this option, so you will see this kind of interface. So if you see here in the basic tab project details, here it is mentioning the subscription. So currently I'm using the free subscription. If you have any paid subscriptions, you can see that paid subscription name here. So it is by default selected. So here we need to provide a resource group name. So if you see here what is written, a resource group is a collection of resources that share the same lifecycle, permission and policies. So if whatever the name we are going to give to the resource group, that same resource group we can use in the future tutorials, like future resource created like database, Azure Data Factory, Azure accounts. So any resource, whatever the resource you are going to create inside this Azure, there we need a resource group. So let's get, I'll give one name like a demo resource group. So if you can see here, it is giving me the tick mark yes. So yeah, so this name is available. If this name is not available, so you can see here, like suppose I'll going to do one thing. I'm removing this and I'll give like I'll give the same name. Okay, some names are actually reserved, like this is also available. Okay, so I'll give this name, but no, not this name. Actually I'll give like a demo resource group, so it is very helpful for me. Okay, now the second option, we need to select a region. So region is what? Choose the Azure region what that's right for you and your customers. What does that mean? The region where you want to create or where you want to host it. So this is by default is showing East US. If you have a specific requirement of a region, so you can select your region and it will be created on that region. Okay, so but for the demo purpose I'm not going to change anything, it will be as it is. Now if you see, we have option here called review and create, also option next tab. So I'll click on the next tab, so it will come to the next tab. So this here in the next tag we can create a tag for the resource group. So that will see in the later videos in the future what is meant by tag. So now we click on the next, review and create. If you can create, click here, or you can click here. I'll click on this. So what is happening here, once you click on that, it will validate whatever the details we provided. It will validate first. If it is validated correctly, like validation is passed, then only we can able to create the resource. Otherwise this option will not come. It will show you some validation fail error. So we need to change the things, and then again we need to validate. So now I am going to click on the create option. So once you click on that, you can see here in the right upper corner there is a message kind of came up like resource group created, and we have option like go to resource group. So let me click on that. So once we click here, So we directly come to our resource group like this. You can see the name, demo resource group, what I gave, right? So now this new window will come, and you can see there is a lots of thing inside this. If you want to see, right? Like we have option like activity, access control, and tags, resource visualizer, events, deployment, security, stacks, policies, properties, logs. Yeah, below you can see the cost management also, like cost analysis, cost alerts. If you want to set anything, you can set here, like monitoring purpose, insights, alerts, metric, diagnostic settings, everything is here. And also if you can see here, we have option like create resources. So now we can create a resources for this resource group. But what I will do, I will go back to the home page and I'll show you here. So if you can see here, we have option now inside the recent, we see our resource group here, demo resource group, right? So now in the future, with whatever the resource we are going to create, we can create with the help of this. Likewise, I'll show you one thing, like if I want to create a storage account, I'll just directly click here. I'm not going to click here, I'll let go with this option only, so in future you can understand very easily. So what I'm going to do, storage account. In the storage account, we are going to click on the storage account, then create. I'm not going to create storage account, I'll just show you where that resource group will come. So if you can see here my resource group name is directly come, right? Demo resource group, what I created. Here also we have an option like create a new resource group. We can create a new resource group for this storage account if you don't want to use this resource group. Okay, so we can do that from here as well. When we click on here, so it will directly show you, give you the option to create a name. Okay, so this is how we create a resource group. So if you go inside the resource group, there is a lots of options. So in the future we are going to learn these options. What are these things? Like we can see the access control here. Inside access control, there are lots of things you can set up for this resource group, like role assignment, roles. Like if you can see here, we have lots of roles, so that with the help of this you can manage your resource group like this. Okay, so this is what we have for the resource group creation. So in this video you learn how to create a resource group, what are the benefits of resource group, and we see the practical demonstration how to create a resource group. So remember this one thing. Actually, we need to give some proper naming convention for the resource group, so that it is easy to understand in the future, right? Or you can give a naming convention properly according to the project cycles. Actually, what are the project name, so it will be easy to understand. So that's it for the today's video. So remember to like this video if you found helpful, and feel free to post any comment or any questions if you have, and I'm trying to give you the answers of your all questions and queries if you have. Until next time, happy cloud computing, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel for the future videos. Please like, share and comment on these videos. Thank you, and happy cloud computing. Thank you everyone.